Okay, in this segment we're going to introduce you to our line of made-to-order glass etching stencils. They're a vinyl cut stencil and it consists of 3 layers. The top layer is a carrier sheet, the center layer is the actual stencil, and the lower layer is the backing sheet. So before we do anything with glass etching, we're going to clean the glass thoroughly to remove all fingerprints, dirt, grease, or anything that will prohibit the glass etching chemical from working effectively on the glass. We're going to be using Armor Etch cream today to do this project. Alright, so I cleaned the glass thoroughly. Then the next step is we want to separate the backing sheet from the stencil to expose the adhesive side of the stencil. You peel it back around itself. Okay, now you hold the stencil up to the light to determine the right side up of the stencil, and then we're going to use the edge of the stencil to line it with the edge of the glass. Now that the stencils adhere to the surface of the glass, we're going to peel the top carrier sheet off. Alright, do this, we peel it back on itself. I'll hold down the stencil because it is an aggressive backing sheet, a carrier sheet actually. Okay, now make sure the stencil now is adhered to the glass completely. And we're going to take the artwork. All right, this is what the stencil will look like. And using this as a guide, we're going to take the X-Acto knife or the hobby knife, and we're going to peel out small areas of the stencil. Alright, to make things go a little faster, I've already removed the stencil pieces from the glass, showing you the completed design. Alright, in this particular case, then what we'll do is we'll take masking tape and we're going to overlap the stencil slightly, not enough to cover the design, but we want to protect the surrounding glass. So the etching cream, when we apply the etching cream to the glass, it etches in the areas we want it to etch, and it's not going to be flowing over the side of the stencil and etching the glass in areas we don't want the etch to take place. Now, if you're working at home too, I would put a bath towel down, a nice thick bath towel, and work on that because it'll keep the glass from rolling and moving around on the work table. Okay. Alright, now we're ready to etch this design on the glass, on the wedding stencil. Alright, we've taped it all the way around. You can see everything's covered. It's overlapped just slightly on the design itself, on the stencil itself. So, we're going to take the Armor Etch glass etching cream, and we're going to play a nice thick layer on top of the glass. As you can see, we're covering the design so we can't see it through the etching cream. We want to have enough chemical on the glass so it reacts properly with the glass and gives you a nice, consistent, smooth etch. Okay, there it is. We're just about covered. Alright, now we're going to let this sit on the glass for about between a minute to 2 minutes. Okay, we waited 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and we washed the etching cream completely off with water, and we peeled back the stencil, we removed all the stencil pieces, and what we're left is a finished design etched on the glass.